Well, Tom, it's got to be exciting for you to get ready for your first meet of the season and in your first year on the Palouse.
Well, this is special for me. I was thinking about when I was coming in, this is a big week for me. My last dual meet as a Bruin was against USC. And so my first dual meet as a Pac-12 coach is going to be against USC. And, it's just such an honor. It couldn't be a better situation for myself or for my athletes or for the Pac-12. We're going to raise the level in this conference.
Typically in swimming, coaches will tell you, athletes will tell you that when you're swimming against a higher caliber opponent, you tend to perform better yourself. And obviously with USC, you don't get any better than them.
Well, yeah, if they're not the number one ranked team in the country, they got third last year at NC2As. They probably are going to get quite a few votes for number one. What my athletes have to do this weekend, and we've talked about it over the last couple of weeks, is that they need to swim their own races, to swim smart. If you're swimming against the Olympic champion, you probably don't need to go out with her if that's, you don't need to go your first 100 with her pace. It might be a little bit different pace. And so our athletes are prepared for that, but they also know if they get in a race that we're going to win the close races. If they open the door, then we're going to bust through it.
So are some of the goals this week, maybe do you work on times this early? I mean, a lot of times you're not expecting some of your best times this early in the season, but again, when you're facing a USC, some of those competitive juices got to get flowing, I would think.
During the season, I'm not as big on times. I want to see their racing. I want to see their attitude. I want to see how they mentally prepare and handle tough competition. So these guys right now, my own team is trying to make the travel team. We take 18 for the travel team, and I will be watching how they perform. And so this is a big deal about how they prepare and how they get up. We're judged on how we do when we're supposed to, how we do when we're supposed to do well, how we compete when we're supposed to do well, right? So this is a big meet. I've challenged them. Hey, we're supposed to do well this weekend, and so that's the pressure. It puts some pressure on, but I think as Pac-12 athletes, they should be able to handle that pressure.
One of the things you and I have talked about when you came aboard is how much emphasis you want to put on your relay teams and getting those to the top level of competition. Where have you guys established where you might be in some of your relays yet, or are you just still, again, are those open spots?
Open spot. Yeah, we got 4 open spots, and that's what's cool, right? I mean, we have 21 athletes on our team. They're trying to make 18 spots, and then those 18 athletes are trying to make 4 spots. They want to be on that 400 free relay the last night of the Pac-12 championships. That's an honor. It's an honor for every athlete, no matter what team they're on, and we're going in that direction. And I got some athletes that are stepping up that I believe that are going to make that relay and that are really taking on that challenge.
Coming in as a first-year head coach, how easy or how difficult has it been to establish your philosophy and put your brand on this program going into this first competition?
Well, this has been a well-coached team. I inherited a team that is in great physical shape, and so that's been a real nice. I can work. I have a great clay model, and now I can just form it and add to it. I don't have to create anything new. I can add my beliefs and my philosophy on already a very well-trained team.
And last question for me, just if for maybe people out there that don't know, if you come to a Washington State swim meet, whether it be this weekend or down the line, what kind of expectation should you have as a fan, as a customer to Washington State swimming, I guess?
Well, I think it's going to be fun, right? I love swimming. My athletes love swimming. We love the sport. I believe I've had fans come and say that was one of the best sporting events I've ever been to, and we believe in that. I know a lot of times swimming gets overlooked. But anything that you go to where the athletes are the performers, whether it's theater, if you go to a live performance, you can tell whether these people are taking it seriously and have practiced what they're trying to do. And so that's what makes it cool. When you go to a live performance, whether it's theater, whether it's sports, you can tell when these people are trained and into it. And the comments that we got, we've had some great meets in the past, and the fans love it. You just got to come and see it, right? We don't see a lot of it on TV, and TV takes away that element. It's kind of like hockey. If you see it live, it's great. It's one thing. If it's on TV, it's different. And swimming, I think, is that same way. When you actually get on the deck and you watch these athletes perform, and you see that strive in their face and that all that energy, it does. So it's what sports is all about.
All right, well, thanks for the time. Best of luck against USC.
All right, thank you. Go Cougs.